Good day, you guys. I hope everybody's doing well. Lots of off-bike filming today, beautiful rivers, some drone shots, and lots of nice stuff. Got a little wheelie going on here. Some other adventure riders behind me I just saw. Stick around, it should be fun. Beautiful through here, you guys. I hope my camera angle's doing better than I've had it lately. I've been struggling. You know, as many of you may know, I've got several helmets, so I actually just put Velcro on the side, and it works out really well for the most part. But once in a while, like when I'm standing, I kind of got to look up to get the angle just right, because I usually set my angle for, you know, when I'm sitting. But yeah, that kind of messes me up when I'm standing up, so you got to kind of find a happy medium. And I don't put my camera on the widest angle either. I got it on, I think it's medium is what it's called. Where am I here? I think I'm going this way. That's awesome. Well, that was a bummer, you guys. Old Heddletown went to do one of his famous slow wheelies, and I actually went over backwards. But you want to know what? That doesn't happen too often to me. You know, I'm usually on top of my game, but I forgot that I have no brake pedal. So it's pretty hard to hit the brake. What happened last weekend, or a couple weekends ago, you can see I went up on a little embankment and I stalled it and fell down to the low side, and the bike toppled and it broke my little brake pedal thing. So of course I got one on order, but who knows where it is. It's not here yet. So I just put a little piece on there and turned it out so that at least I had something, but it's pretty small. Apparently it's pretty small, because I went for my brake and I couldn't find it. So yeah, I started my wheelie there, and right about here I went for my brake pedal and there was no brake. I couldn't find it very well. So note to self, check your bike over like I always tell everybody, which I didn't do, of course. I would have remembered that I had no brake pedal there, or a very little one. Yeah, anyways, I think the bike fared pretty good on that. Didn't do too bad, so yeah, note to self. Okay, isn't it lush through here, you guys? Oh, I like this little jump. Beautiful through here. Just love that feeling of going over backwards, you know. I just totally gapped out there. I forgot completely that little brake pedal was half the size it normally is. That's what you get, I guess. Gotta pay attention. You don't gotta pay a lot, but you gotta pay attention. Oh, somebody whacked down my big log. I got some video and pictures of me going over that big sucker. Maybe I'll flash one up on the screen. This trail's too nice to not post, so you guys, I'll maybe fast forward a couple parts of it here, and I won't talk till I get to the top. Comes out right at my favorite cliff. So beautiful up here, holy moly. My secret location, top secret. Look at that. You guys hear that whizzing? That's my little Cyclops headlight there. Still snow in the big peaks. It's around 5,000, 6,000 feet, those bigger peaks there. But everything else looks like fair game. I think what we'll do now, you guys, is pop the drone up. First flight of the year, you guys, pretty cool. Thing's pretty cool, you got to admit. Beeping at me already. Okay, here we go. Let's switch to some drone footage right about now. Guys, we just got some cool drone shots. Is jump on the old dual sporter there, and I'll take you guys down into the valley. There's quite a large river. Well, this year, or this time of this season, there's quite a bit of runoff, so I can hear it from here. It's pretty big, so we'll go check out how big it is. Here's one of my tips, you guys. I always like to give you guys a few tips. This is not the ideal place because we're on a crazy cliff to do pivot turns, but you can go like this and just hop the front tire around like that a little bit. It actually helps if you dive the front end first and then grab the front brake, and then on the rebound catch it with the clutch and throttle. Pretty easy to get yourself turned around. That's don't practice that in a sketchy situation like that on the edge of a cliff. Is probably a little stupid, but I feel pretty confident in my maneuvers, except for the wheelie I did earlier. It's ideal to have a brake pedal. Some beautiful little spot to chill and catch your wind. It's one of my favorite little trails. This is the one I filmed coming up. Now we're going down. Some kids built a little fort here years ago. I would assume that's what that was. Okay, if you guys want to gain some speed going downhill and you're confident in your skills, you can I kind of do a combination of stand and sit. If you're really going fast, you're going to have your most control when you can move the bike like that between your legs. But for the most part, you're going to want to be sitting. Okay, you guys, this is one of my favorite trails to the river. I'll fast forward some of the boring parts. you know, here's something to drop in the comments, you guys. I always ask this question: what's the preferred video length? I always shoot for 10 to 15 minutes. I know 10 minutes is ideal. It's hard to get people's attention for like 15 minutes on a YouTube video, but it's also hard to show you guys all the cool stuff in a 10-minute video is not very long. You guys can start to see the river now to the left. That's raging pretty good. It's not crazy, but it's sure different throwing this little 450 around compared to the 690. I mean, I did all this stuff on the 690 without any problems, but it's definitely it's not even comparable on this little bike. Beautiful spot. Wow. Definitely a beautiful spot, you guys. These big Devil's Clubs, these things with the brutal needles here, they don't even have leaves yet. Too early in the season. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention, you guys, in case, a lot for the old time subscribers that have been around my channel for a really long time, you guys may or may not know I still have an XR650L Honda. It's actually one of my favorite bikes, if not my favorite. It's been out of commission for the last few years due to the input shaft, or the sprocket counter shaft is worn pretty badly. So over this past winter, I've actually, behind the scenes, been completely giving it a makeover. I've changed the triple clamps. I've gone to upside down CR250 forks on it and freshening up the motor, and I changed some of the gears in the transmission, and I'm adding kickstart to it, and just an insane amount of stuff I'm doing to it. So look forward to that coming here in the next few months. I'm hoping to have it finished. With this virus thing, the shipping went all weird, and getting parts here to Canada is taking 10 times longer than it normally would. So yeah, just a heads up for all the Honda lovers. That'll be coming here in the next, month or two, I would imagine it'll be done. Yes. Well, you guys, I am going to leave you with this view because I just can't get enough of it and thought I would share it. Good spot to close out my video. If you guys are new to my channel, definitely hit the subscribe button and check the playlists, you guys. I've for the newcomers to my channel, I've done a lot of riding lessons. I think there's 13 episodes or more in the playlists. It's entitled Learn to Ride Dirt Bikes, but of course it applies to all motorcycles, so check that out. Check out my new merchandise scrolling in front of every video. It's I got some cool designs in there, so help support the channel. Patreon's there, you guys, for the extra content you might want to check out. And just like the subscribe button here, hit the old red button because it's free, of course. And I will see you guys on the very next video. Right on.